Good afternoon. Today on the bench we have this Aiwa HS PX610. That's from Japanese special. So this one also came from the Japanese. Straight away what I can see that we have some corrosion over here near the headphone jack. What about right over here? We cannot see actually very good. And inside, well, the head looks very good. Looks like it was not used at all, almost. On the pinch roller we have that indentation. I hope that this one is just some dirt, you know, and then to wipe off. In other case we will just have to change this one with the new one, and I still have some in stock. And as I can see, we have some liquid damage over here, here, and here. And this one should not be here. This is, yeah. This is serial number. It should be somewhere around right like this, I think. Well, maybe we will put this on. Okay, so I think that at first maybe let's check if the device is showing some signs of life. So let's put in the battery and nothing. Totally dead. Yeah, absolutely no reaction. No reaction to anything. Oh, I have heard something. Oh, motor spins freely, as you can hear. Yeah, can you hear it? Yeah. Okay, so belt is gone with the wind, so we will know what do we have to do with this one. Okay, so let's start on repairing. Ooh. Okay. That is a huge corrosion over here, ladies and gentlemen. Very huge corrosion, actually. Wow. I don't know if that will be fixable, but we will do our best as always. Okay, so maybe at first let's remove the PCB from the main unit, and we will see. And this is belt remainers, and it's everywhere. Okay, so let's remove the board. Okay, so to remove the board we will have to unsolder those joints, those 1, 2, 3, then those for the motor, and for the better convenience to access everything, I think that we will remove that tape head flex wire. Yeah, so let's start. Oh wow, look at that. Capacitor fully corroded off the PCB. So this capacitor actually sits right over here, but as you can see, it just fell from the PCB. We have some corrosion over here, but actually nothing very major, you know. Nothing very major. Okay, so we will have to clean this part. So maybe let's remove it straight away, but we will get back to this. Let's first of all look at that part. Okay, belt is shot. And there is belt remainers everywhere. Yeah, totally fine. Good, so we'll be back for this part a bit later. Right now, let's focus on the PCB. Okay. Good, let's remove this headphone jack. Wow. The smell is fantastic. Okay, you know what? Maybe I will go outside and this one is also looks corroded. Not nice. Contacts. Okay, maybe I will go outside and do the deep cleaning for the board at first, yeah? So let me do this and I'll be back shortly. So I have done some cleaning, and in the cleaning process, one of the resistors fell off. It's this little guy, and this little guy is from this place. We will have to somehow solder this back. Also, what I can see that we have some corroded tracks and vias. This one will be kind of challenging in the end. Okay, so let's start by soldering that component back, or trying to do this. Okay, so solder is sticking to the pads. Now about component itself. Well, it is very small component, as you can see. This will be very interesting to solder back. Also, let's prepare it. Let's hope that it will still stick, but in the worst case scenario, I'll just use maybe new resistor. Okay, at first let's try. Okay, so let's continue with trying to remove those capacitors. Okay, so those joints, not joints, but vias doesn't look very good. Yeah, doesn't look very good at all. And also those connections. Oh well, another one just came off. So this is what progress I have, and this switch have one leg corroded off. I have also fixed some broken tracks on the PCB and so on and so forth. Was too long and too tedious process, so I have not filmed all of this because of the time. And right now I need one switch with 3 legs. I have this donor board, and let's grab one from here. Okay, so right now I think that let's solder new capacitors in, and then we will go to fix that tape transport. So let me prepare new caps. Okay, right now tape transport. Let's remove those screws and we will try to get out that motor. Let's put some oil, fresh oil inside, and let's put it back. And now it spins very nice, yeah? Okay, those screws. First of all, let's maybe clean this pulley. Okay, then let's, you know what, let's remove the door. And let's clean a bit all that mess that I have right over here. Okay, and now we can proceed. Pum, 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 pum. And again, little parts of the belt are dripping everywhere. Okay, maybe, you know what, let's remove that head block. Okay, so what I like about Aiwa that it is putting those C-clips right over here, you know, and not just some plastic as other manufacturers like Panasonic, for example. I don't like what Panasonic is doing about those capstans. Okay, so let's put this one back. Okay, now let me find the belt. Okay, so the belt is on. Now let's maybe put this back and we will solder everything back together and we will test it, and let's hope that it will work. Okay, that is actually enough for testing. Yeah, let's put in the battery and let's see. Okay, that's a good. Let's try some cassette. Well, there is some bad sound. Okay, so the device is not playing and it's doing some stupid stuff. Okay guys, so after spending lots of hours into this device. What I found. First of all, I have found out that there is still some damaged vias, so I have sorted that out, and also the device started to act very, very strange. It was not playing, not fast forwarding for more than 2 seconds. So I understand that in this case something have to be wrong with photo sensor, yeah. And what I found out that amplitude was very small. It was like 130, 175 RMS, yeah. And after lots of hours trying to understand why this can happen, and I have that part of the circuit from the service manual, and I have changed this resistor to a bit smaller value. I thought that that LED, it will shine brighter, than somehow the voltage right over here will be a bit bigger, you know, but nothing helped actually. I have lowered this value, this also changed that double transistor package, yeah, and that also didn't help. Then I have thought, why not to test those capacitors? I have tested this one. It showed bad value in circuit, but after soldering it, it showed good value. And this one sits behind the photo sensor. Yeah, let's name it like this. So that capacitor, it is tantalum, and it in the circuit shown actually not a bad value, I thought, but after unsoldering it, I saw that it is far from 2.2 microfarads. Yeah, it was like 4.0, 3.9, something like that. So this part was actually wrong, and I have spent lots of time to actually find that this thing was doing that problems for the circuit. Yeah. So right now, also what we can do, we can hook up that. Don't mind me for using this one, because, well, it's a bit more convenient, because all of that space on my bench is like a nightmare. There is lots of things right now, so I do not have space to access my my main actually oscilloscope, so I'm using this one. Okay, and let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes shit happens. Yeah. Now rewind. Let's put an auto, and you will see. Now you see, peak-to-peak voltage is now higher. You have not seen that, but I'm telling you that peak-to-peak voltage was like something. Let's put it in fast forward, like 1.2 volts, and after changing that and RMS, I was getting not more than 170. And after changing that capacitor, now look at the values. We are now in a healthy state, so we will leave it like this. And now if I press, for example, play, it is not stopping anymore. And it was stopping, you know, on both sides. Well, my testing battery is a bit doing some strange things. Well, I think you got the point. So, but it is still doing some crazy stuff when, yeah, it is not stopping in the correct place, as you can see. So let me investigate more. This device is a nightmare, actually, to fix. Nightmare. Okay, so I have spent more time with this device, and I managed to fix it. Jesus, it took lots of time for this one. Let me a bit explain. So, first of all, as you remember, and in the previous chapter you have seen that I was talking about this capacitor change. And after changing this capacitor, this one actually, this tantalum one, I have checked this one. This one sits behind that photo sensor right over here under this, and I have tested it out of the PCB, and it was showing 4.0, 3.98 microfarads, yeah? So yeah, microfarads. So this value is actually out of 2.2 range. I have changed this, and then that ripple right over here, so right here and here, when I was testing, was voltage. I think peak to peak was like 1.4 volts, and that ripple that was producing this photosensor was like 390 millivolts, yeah? And because of this, then it started to play. But another problem came up, and that was this capacitor. This capacitor is on the, this is actually that I think Logic's chip, yeah, Logic IC, and it has the clock, yeah, and clock is I think from 2.9 kilohertz have to be, and not more than 1 second, 2.8 I think, and not more than, let me check, come on, where it is, yeah, right over here. Hertz, yeah. Plus minus 260 and 400. So at least we have to get this value, and at maximum there can be 3460. Yeah, so this is that this chip clock, and this clock was below actually this value. So there is at one place there is a jumper right over here. You can just solder the jumper between those two contacts, and after that I got 320 something like this. So it was then in range, and now device is working fine, and it is not it's not stuck in that always trying to reset tape transport loop. And also I have changed this capacitor, this one, because this capacitor was I got some strange values, and then I have just soldered it in the new one, and after those two things, now device is working fine. So that's what it took to actually solve the issues regarding logic problems and not staying in the play mode problems or rewind or fast forward. So right now, don't mind about the jumper. I'm just shorting that remote with the ground, because with my headphones then I have to wiggle and wobble a bit to get the stereo sound from it. So regarding it, then that's it. Well, about actual tape transport, you've seen what I've done, and now it is perfectly fine working. 1 second, it has to go in like that. And I think that in this part we can, do I have some, yeah, I have some batteries right over here. We can check tape speed and the wow and flutter, and also we can check dolby levels. So at first let's check tape speed and wow and flutter. By the way, I have changed to pinch rollers, because old ones there had some indentation, and they were too big wow and flutter in my opinion. So let's check this then. Okay, so I have prepared software. So now about adjustment, speed adjustment potentiometer is right over here, and as I can see, playback forward to rewind must be in the range of plus minus 45 Hertz. Yeah, so let's see. Let's maybe add up some volume. Let's maybe lower a bit. Oh, this is too big. Let me find a smaller one. Maybe this one will fit, yeah. I think something like this will be very, very good, and the wow and flutter is very nice also. And rewind direction. Also, we are in the range because we have to get plus minus 45 Hertz, so we are just minus 14 hertz, and wow and flutter is kind of similar, you know. So this part is just nice for this unit, yeah. So right now we can check the Dolby levels. Well, we cannot adjust anything, we will just check. So this is left, right, and this is ground. So let's play. So ground is right over here, then the left. Come on. 96. And the right one. 98. So it's perfectly in the specification. Another side. Again. Come on. 91 and 99, so it is in plus minus 10 millivolts that service manual gives as an error, yeah. So that's it, we are in the range. Okay, so right now we can remove that jumper and we will just assemble the device and do quick testing. Oh, this one is broken. That's a sad thing. Let me see, maybe I have something for replacement. Okay, so that's what, come on, that's what I have done. So I have fused in some wire inside, and it should hold very good. Works perfectly fine. And yay, this is it. Let's test this. Let's put in some cassette. headphones. Other side. Fast forward. Rewind. That's it. Everything works just fine. So okay, so this is it regarding this Aiwa HS PX610. This is a very nice new unit in the end, turned out to be, yeah. So I hope you liked the video. As always, please consider supporting my channel, and please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. This one was a real magic.